So I'm Jon Hall. I'm technical lead for connected factories here at the AMRC. Very easy to use. The interface was very clear. It had a lot of information there, and essentially as we sort of played with it more, there was just everything seemed intuitive and the way you wanted it to be. So the problems that we had were sort of in-factory logistics, essentially. We were trying to extend the traceability of a large assembled product down to the location history and sort of asset locations of each of the components, where they come from, when they've been delivered, when they've left certain areas. Incredibly quick. We sort of did the initial planning, we did the mapping out of the sort of zones and things like that remotely, and then we got the Pathfindr team on site, originally planning for 2 days, and we sort of had a little bit of contact the first time to say, these are the pillars we want to attach to, this is the sort of area we're looking at. And then for the afternoon of the first day, I went to check on how they were doing, and they said that they were done. The technology was sort of, it seems like a kind of an Occam's razor approach. Everything was as complicated as it needed to be, which we love to see. It means that things seem to work very intuitively, and everything was easy to work with from a technological standpoint. I think it compares very favourably. There's a lot of stuff. It's a broad area in terms of like asset tracking and how deep and how complicated you want to go. But I think Pathfindr really hits a sweet spot of giving you enough information for what you want. So your last known location isn't purely based on passing through a gate, it's based on the actual location of the part, but you're not getting constant updates to the point where you're sort of flooding a database with the components saying that it's constantly in the same location. Easy. Easy, straightforward. Yeah, everything seems to have been, when we've had queries, when we've had problems, it seems to be a pretty straightforward response. So yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it's already happened a couple of times that we've somebody's approached with a similar problem or something slightly different, and Pathfindr's come up in the conversation and said, and what I've said is, this is what we used it for. Your application is slightly different, but I know that there is a different solution to use them. Overall, once we got the system deployed, it was largely just around us sort of playing with the system, which is what we do with a lot of different technologies. But one of the things that really shone through is that when you feel like you should be able to do something with Pathfindr, there is a way to do it.